and welcome to day 8 of Vlogmas! Today I'm going to see Wicked, hence this very green look. I've also got stripy arms and stripy legs. This lip product will not be staying, it's just on my lips because I thought I looked amazing, but it's not really showing up in photos that well. But I am obsessed. Love it, love it, love it. But before I go, well, so I have actually already started the filming for today, but I was having a bit of a minty bee because my laptop has stopped working. Fortunately it's on a warranty, so I can take it back and they'll hopefully fix it for me because it's a refurbished laptop and I've only had it a couple of weeks. But stressful all the same, very stressful. And I spent literally hours trying to fix it, couldn't get anything to work. It's not taking a charge anymore. It's just, last night it worked perfectly fine and then it had to update again when I shut it, and I updated it and it's just nothing's working. So it's been a little bit of a crazy morning, and then I could not find this little toggle thing that connects my camera card to my phone. So then that was also quite stressful, but I finally found it. I've decided not to put that content in because it was like not my best self, but in the process of that the cats were really annoying and I was getting really overstimulated, and I was like, what can I do to entertain the cats? So I decided to brush them. Marilyn loves being brushed, she's the grey and white one, and then Onyx hates it. But I did manage to brush Onyx a little bit, so I'm not sure what the footage is like that I did manage to get, but I'll put it in here. So yeah, that was a great way to ground me and was very amusing. And yeah, I'm realising now, looking at myself, that my eyes are not quite even. But you know what? Sisters not twins. Sisters not twins, and it looks great, and that's all that matters. But I put up a little thing on my stories yesterday and in my Vlogmas yesterday about doing a little Q&A. And I didn't know what like the take on that would be, and to be honest there isn't very many questions, but I thought I would just answer the few that I did get. The first question I got was from the Dolly Dispatch, which is a wonderful Blythe podcast, so if you don't listen to them, definitely do. Like, if you're interested in Blythe, it is the most insightful thing. It's where I've learned almost everything about Blythes. And then a couple of days ago I was on one of their Zoom calls and they've said will they be seeing them at their next chat, and absolutely, if I can get into the next chat I will 100% be there because it was so insightful and amazing. I absolutely loved it, and yeah, would go to everyone if I could. I actually am very excited because there's another event coming up with Splatter Girl, who's like a UK based person, and I am going to join that and I'm really excited. She was like talking about it on the call and I like instantly went and bought tickets, so yes, very excited for that. And then that was the only question I got on Instagram. Gosh, my eyes, if I raise my eyebrows they're really uneven, but if I keep them down they're fine, so I'll keep them down. But on YouTube one of my friends gave me quite a few questions, so I thought I would answer them all. So what is my one Christmas non-negotiable, for an example, a tradition that you do that I could never not do? To be honest, I feel like every Christmas has been so different. Like, there's no Christmas that's like every year we do this. But I would say Yorkshire puddings. I would say that that is a Christmas non-negotiable for me. Yorkshire puddings are the best part of a Christmas dinner. Roast tatties coming in a close second, but I would say for sure the biggest requirement for Christmas for me is Yorkshire pudding. Yeah. But I would say, like, you know, Christmas is about family, so just spending time with family. And locally we have this ball game called the Ba, and it is always so amusing to watch, and any locals will know that they do a live stream. One of the local radio station live stream it on their Facebook page, and like people all over the world tune in to watch it, like Arcadians that maybe live elsewhere or people that have been to Orkney and know about it. And I definitely always watch that on Christmas. Usually just like in the background, you know, other things are happening, but I like to watch that and see what's happening. I just find the Ba so entertaining. For anyone who doesn't know, you should definitely look up the Ba in Orkney. It's a men's game, so they have like one in the morning that's the boys, that's anyone under 16, and then they've got one in the afternoon that's the men's Ba. And basically they have this ball called the Ba. I'm going to insert a picture of it here. It's handmade. They all look different. So they're all handmade, but basically it's brown and black leather. It's heavy. It's like a medicine ball type ball. And basically it gets thrown up. And there's two teams, the uppies and the doonies, and they come together. They basically get this ball and they have to try and take the ball to, I feel like Arcadians are going to like cringe at me watching this, but they have to take that ball, they have to take the Ba then to their winning side. So for one side it's the basin, which is like the harbour, and they have to actually throw it in the water to win. For the other team, I'm like so conscious, like anything I could be saying could be upsetting so many Arcadians watching this, but the other team have to get it up to a different end of Kirkwall, and they have to hit it against a wall. Now both sides, regardless of which side wins, they then have to fight for which member of that team wins. So like uppies, if uppies win, there'll then be a kerfuffle and all these men will be trying to pull someone up, and you have to pull someone up and they have to hold the Ba in the air, and then they have won the Ba. So like it's the uppies have won, the team have won, but then there's an individual player that wins. So it's just very entertaining. And New Year's Day I usually go there and watch it. Christmas Day I've never watched it, but I always watch it online. And to be honest, sometimes watching it online is actually like better than being there, because the person that's filming it is so close to the action that it's like so exciting. But it is very thrilling to watch it. There's literally like no rules as well, and it's just it's carnage, but so entertaining. And yeah, that is a Christmas non-negotiable, is to have that on for at least parts of the day. I used to just do, like when they used to just do like updates of where it was, I used to like follow those, and now I like to watch it. But this year is the first year that me and Mum are thinking we're actually going to go and watch it on Christmas Day. So that will be very exciting. Christmas is a bit different this year because my sister's cooking dinner. Usually Mum cooks it, but my sister, she has a child. She has my niece who is 4. So we're having Christmas at her house and she's cooking the dinner, and that is very exciting. So yeah, it's just a bit different, and because Mum's not having to cook dinner, she's gonna have a bit more time, and we're gonna go watch the Ba in person on Christmas Day, maybe. My non-negotiables, the Ba and Yorkshire puddings. Oh, the next question is my favourite Christmas snack or part of the meal. So Yorkshire puddings, roast tatties, top tier, favourite parts of the meal. Favourite Christmas snack, cheese and crackers, chocolate orange. That's it. That's literally all I live off. Christmas morning, I do enjoy getting those this is a life hack for anyone. You can get really nice frozen like chocolate croissants from, I get mine from Tesco's, but you can get ones from Lidl's as well, but Tesco's do like Pret a Manger ones, and they're really, really good. So I like to get those, have one of those, maybe 2 of them, let's be honest, it's Christmas, and then I'll head out to my family's, this should be my sister's, and then literally just eat like cheese and crackers and chocolate. Selection box is essential, chocolate coins is essential. Chocolate orange is a very pivotal part of Christmas, but the last few years it's been sold out. It's been sold out and there's been no chocolate orange on Christmas. So fortunately this year I think I've already had 3 chocolate oranges, because my mum's just I think she just buys them in case there's none on Christmas, and then thanks for that, Marlon. And then I just get to eat them a bit earlier because I'm like, oh, I fancy some chocolate, and then she just pulled out chocolate orange. It's amazing. So yeah, and cheese and crackers, brie, baked brie. Oh my god, I love baked brie. Now this isn't like Christmas Day. I wouldn't eat baked brie on Christmas Day, but I would like the Christmas to New Year week and any time around that, basically, from now onwards. That's like top tier Christmas food, Big Brie. And then the last question she's asked is, I love how confident you are and show so much self-love. Did you always have this, or did you have to work at it? Well, that is quite a big question. Now, Alice, who asked me this, actually knew me in school, and like I've been friends with her since school. And I think in school I was still quite a confident person, but I very much felt like I had to shrink myself to fit in. I was very insecure in school. When I was in school, I was very slim, but I remember feeling like I was very overweight and being very self-conscious of my body and my stomach and anything that made me look slightly bigger. And it's really weird to me now because I look back and I just wasn't big. But even like my peers around me could sometimes make me feel like I was bigger. And yeah, it just was not, yeah, it was not the vibe. I think high school's hard anyway. And also like I have always just been like the kind of over the top bubbly one, which is difficult in school. But yeah, no, self-love has not always been a thing for me. It really hasn't. It has been something that I've had to work on. I think therapy helped me a lot with a lot of things, that being one of them. And also, the more weird I dressed, the more I enjoyed it. So actually the very first thing that made me think, oh god, I actually really love this, was, I'll put a picture in here, these dungarees from Lucy and Yak. I got them from Vinted, or maybe eBay, and loved them so much and felt so like comfortable when I wore them, because my mentality was, if somebody sees me in the street, they're gonna think, oh my god, she's so confident to wear something like that. So why not just be confident? So then I would like fake being confident, like literally fake it till you make it. I would like pretend to be really confident and pretend to love what I saw. And I mean, I loved that outfit. I felt great in that outfit. I felt like it was very flattering, to be honest. Now it's a little bit tight. But yeah, the more things like that I wore, the more comfortable I felt. There was a few times where I would wear more out there outfits to work and people would definitely make unkind comments. Fortunately, I don't work there anymore. And a lot of the time it was just like as a joke in passing, but it's like when you're trying to be more of an individual, it can be quite difficult to deal with. At the time, I don't really think I felt like it made a difference, but I definitely think in hindsight it made a difference. But yeah, the more out there clothes I wore, the more I was like, oh, I have to be confident to wear these. And then I just kind of changed the narrative in my head. And I don't really, it was a slow process. It was a process that took time, and a process that, you know, was not always easy. Alice has always been a great supporter of it. Like, I've got a sticker on my mirror in my bathroom that says like, you look lovely. And I think like something like that is actually really lovely to, when you see your reflection, to read that and think, I do look lovely. And then I started to like ironically be like, oh, I'm a 10 out of 10. Like I'd look in the mirror like, oh, you look so good. And like would kind of like joke. I would jokingly say that. But even if you're saying it sarcastically to yourself, it is so much kinder than saying, oh my god, I look so fat and ugly in that. You know, if you jokingly say, I'm a 10 out of 10, I look amazing, I think it like tricks your brain a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I know I'm not a 10 out of 10, I know I'm not the most attractive person in the world, but I love me, I love what I look like, and yeah, so when I look in the mirror, I say, oh yeah, I look good today. Oh yeah, I do. Like, you know, I'm my own hype man, and I think doing that has really boosted my self-confidence a lot. And yeah, also, the bigger I got, the more comfortable I felt. And a part of me thinks it's because when I was in school, I always felt like I was really fat. And then I look back and I wasn't fat at all. But then when I started to get fat, it was the most confident I felt. And I thought, is that because I'm meant to be fat? Am I meant to be a plus size gal? Is that why it feels better? And also, I hate it so much. Like, now I've just said that, like, was I meant to be fat? Do I look better now I'm fat? There'll be people out there thinking, oh, you're not fat, you're beautiful. Sorry, both can exist at the same time. I have fat on my body. It's a fact. I am a plus size gal and there's nothing wrong with it. I don't think fat's a dirty word. I think it's just a factual word. I am fat and I love it, and I love it. I would like to be able to not be fat if I, like, sometimes I think, God, I'm getting a bit bigger now, and I do think society's changing that way again. Now that Ozempic's come back, it's like, actually it used to be cool to be fat, now it's not so cool to be fat. But I think, like, personally, the only thing that makes me want to lose weight is health. But then when I do that, I really struggle to lose weight. So we're just gonna keep going on that body positivity. But I also I need to work on loving my body, and like, I love how it looks, but I need to, like, you know, help it be strong and help it be healthy, and also maybe not get 75 colds a year. That would be great. But yeah, I think it really has been a journey of self-confidence, and I must say, I was really nervous to make an Instagram page for my fashion stuff for Jolly Joslin, because I thought it's just more likely to be local people that are going to follow me there, and local people are potentially more likely to judge, and also, like, just to follow me because they know me rather than follow me because they're interested in my content, which is lovely. But it did kind of create a bit of fear, but I also really wanted to do it. I don't really know why, I just was like, I post on TikTok, I would like to post on Instagram. But honestly, the reception I have got from TikTok and Instagram has been amazing. Like, I get hyped up all the time, and it's so great. Also on Instagram, I'd hardly ever look at my personal TikTok anymore, personal Instagram anymore. So I don't see those people in high school that were like, you know, that you don't really need to know what's going on in their lives. I also don't see anybody like posting about diet culture or their PT or anything like that. I see body positive, diverse, stunning outfits and people and communities, and I love it so much. Getting that Instagram account and, like, basically starting afresh with just people who post wonderful, supportive, kind, incredible, stunning, creative, vibrant posts was, like, amazing. I love social media, I love everything about it. That's not true. I love a lot of things about it. I do struggle when there's, like, negative things happening in the world and you can't really escape it. But yeah, I think that doing all of those things made me be as confident as I am. I do still get self-conscious though. I'm not going to pretend I'm like the most confident person ever, because I definitely do still get self-conscious. There's you know, sometimes I think, oh, I'm going out for lunch, I might see lots of people, I maybe shouldn't wear this, or I might bump into them, I shouldn't wear that, or, you know, I kind of do think, oh God, what are they going to say if they see me dressed like this? But I think it's just learning to acknowledge it and think, well, whatever. I really do feel like if you were to pass someone in the street and thought they looked bonkers, you would think, whew, that person looks bonkers. Then you'd go on with your day and probably never think about it again. So I think if somebody looks at me in the street and thinks, oh, she looks bonkers, sometimes I slightly love that. I love it when I get weird looks and I think, yeah. I don't know why, that's just a weird mentality thing. But like, if somebody looks at me, I think, well, that's just, they've thought that, but they're not going to think that. They're not going to, you know, spend the rest of their life wondering why I was wearing that or questioning me. And also, what I like, and what I hope continues to happen throughout posting content, is if somebody doesn't like what they see, they just keep it to themselves. And I think that should be the same for online, in person, anything. If you don't like my outfit, that is fine, but don't tell me. You can go tell someone else. You can go to your friend, oh my God, did you see what Jocelyn was wearing? Oh my God, did you see that TikTok she made? That was so cringy. I don't care. You can say and think those things. Don't tell me those things, okay? That's how I feel about it all. Because it's none of my business what you think about me. And quite frankly, like, anyone important in my life knows I'm bonkers and accepts me for it, and sometimes encourages it, which is even more bonkers on their part, to be honest. But there definitely is still times where confidence struggles. I don't feel particularly confident without makeup on. I don't feel particularly confident posting about like more about my personality. I struggle to talk about my ADHD and how it impacts my life, even though I made a whole video about it. And I also struggle to talk. I feel a bit of embarrassment when I talk about the things that I love. Like up there in the corner I have a doll's house filled with Sylvanians, and here behind me I have a Blythe doll, and all of those things bring me a lot of joy, but I do feel a little bit of embarrassment about sharing that. But again, I'm just going to keep doing it and I know I'll be fine. And it's the whole thing of like, if you just keep telling yourself it's fine, it will be fine. And if you keep telling yourself you look amazing, you'll start to believe you look amazing. And at the end of the day, the more confident you are, the more attractive you are. And I just think that is so true. And if you think you're amazing, it won't matter if somebody else doesn't think you're amazing. That is what I think. And yeah, that is really all the questions answered. I'm going to check nobody's commented on an Instagram. No more questions. So that is all my questions answered. If you do want to ask any more, then definitely do ask me questions in the comments and I will try to answer them. Hopefully my laptop gets fixed soon because it's driving me crazy. But for now, I'm going to go and wash this lipstick off, and then I think we're going to package up my niece's Christmas present because I want to know all of the things she's got. So yeah, let's do it. So as a reminder, my niece is getting a Blythe doll for Christmas. So my plan is just to, I actually got gifted this box and I'm going to reuse this because it's like the most perfect, precious box. I'm going to dress her Blythe in one outfit and then have the other outfits laying beside it. I am going to take the hands apart and put them in a little bag just so it's a bit more accessible for her because, again, she is 4. Well, there we have a very cute Christmas gift. I think this would be a really special thing to open when you're 4. I mean, I would be delighted to open it now, and I'm 25. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to sign off here. I'm really looking forward to going to Wicked tonight, so I think I'm going to edit this video and then post it, and then go to Wicked, which will be crazy, because most videos have been going out kind of around the midnight mark. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you thought of the video in the comments below. Bye!